Hello and welcome to Happy Cloud Creations. My name is Andrea and I like to jump on once a month just to kind of give you a little update about what's going on over here. As you can see, last month was it? Yes, the 31st. I released my new KaBam quilt pattern. The original was made for my nephew. He has a star-themed nursery, so Star Wars themed nursery. So I went with this design as kind of a star explosion, aka like a Death Star blowing up a planet design. I wanted to try making it in a throw size, so I went with this color scheme. I've been really wanting to do yellow and orange with blues and the dark kind of wine color for a while. So I grabbed these and tried it out, and I love how it turned out. Hi, Linda. So glad you could join me today. Yeah, last month went by so fast. At the end of the month, this was released. A lot of March was me recovering from surgery, which I am awesome now. It doesn't even feel like I have Crohn's anymore, which is awesome. So I'm really glad I got the surgery done. And we started the Rainier Echoes Quilt Along last week. The pattern is 15% off through the end of the Quilt Along. And also all my other patterns right now are 15% off. Since we got a notification that we need to stay at home, the stay at home order is through May 4th. So all my patterns will be 15% off through May 4th. But this one will be 15% off through the remainder of the Quilt Along. Hi, Kelly. Do you like my backdrop? When I originally bought the fabric for the pattern, I didn't get binding or backing fabric. So I finally got my backing fabric in the mail, which is basically the same like wine color. I forget what it's called. Lost my mind. But then this is the center, and that's what I'm going to use for the binding. So I got batting, I got backing and binding. So I need to get that done. That's my next goal. Right now we're on week 2 of the Rainier Echoes Quilt Along. And this time I actually reached out to some sponsors to get prizes for the Quilt Along. So last week the prize was for Happy Cloud Creation Patterns. And this week's prize is from my own stash, this bundle of art gallery fabrics. And so basically, to enter the giveaway, you need to post a picture this week of all your half square triangles cut out on either my Facebook Quilt Along group or on Instagram with the hashtag Rainier Echoes QAL. And then the entries from Instagram and the entries from the Facebook group will be put together, and then one winner will be chosen for this bundle of fabric. On I don't know if it looks red to you, but these are like a magenta and like pale pinks, and then like a tealy turquoisey aqua. Very, very pretty bundle. It's not burgundy. Oh, I know I have this written down. Sangria. It's sangria. That's what it's called. These are all Kona cottons. The solids are Kona cottons. So it's sangria, nectarine, and then royal blue. And then these are Dear Stella. This one and this one and this one. I think these are called Moonlight, maybe? Moon something. And then this one is like a hash mark one, which is cool. I like that. So I'm excited to finish this one. It's a different color scheme than I usually go for. I usually always go for the same color schemes, like the navy, teal, bright pink, purple, and sometimes mustard in there. So I wanted to try something totally different. I don't know, the lighting in here might be a little weird. I'm in my family room since my husband and our kids are home. This is, I think, week 4 that my kids have been doing at home learning. And my husband, this is week 3 of on standby. So things have changed a lot over here. It's nice having them home. And I know they're safe and they're not getting sick. So that's awesome. I hope you guys are all staying safe and, you know, not going crazy. I'm trying not to go crazy. So whenever the kids start getting on my nerves or bugging me, I tell them they have to go to recess, you know, because each day they have to go to recess twice, right? So I'm like, oh, it's nice out. It's time for recess. So right now they're outside with playing with their dad. Their dad's outside too. Nice like wine. Yes. It's kind of like a wine color, kind of a pinkyish wine color. I really like it. Because sometimes my computer screen doesn't show up correctly. So when I'm purchasing Kona cottons, I like to look at my, which I have it right here. Let's see if it's behind here. Thought it was. Now I can't find it. Sorry, guys. I escaped. My Kona cotton card. Kona cotton card. Which I thought it was right back there, but I think I must have moved it. So it gives you a more accurate color because sometimes a computer screen doesn't accurately describe what a color actually looks like. So I grab my Kona cotton card and I usually pick my solids from that. So yeah, that's basically what's going on this month. I'm not getting a lot of sewing in as I usually do. This morning I had my husband cut my hair. I trust him. I'm like, can you cut a straight line? And he's like, yes, I think I can cut a straight line. So I had to cancel my last 2 hair appointments, one because of the surgery, and then the last one just because all the salons had closed in Washington. So I had him cut it. So it's nice summer do, right? Spring do. So I'm getting this. Hopefully I can get this done. Basic quilted and bound this month. This month's half over, so we'll see. But I'm really focusing on working on the quilts along. I'm not getting as much sewing in, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I'm brave. Well, I'm like, do you think this is a bad idea? And he's like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, if not, it's gonna grow out. And on the other hand, I'm not gonna see many people except for these live videos, right? So I guess it doesn't really matter if it looks horrible. But I think you did a good job. I like it. So that's mostly what sewing I'm going to be doing this month is the KaBam quilt, the Rainier quilt. I started working up a couple patterns in my pattern, I guess what you call it, where I make the diagrams and write up the pattern in my PDF program. But those probably won't be released till after the quilt along's over, just because I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to sew up them, because I have them all drawn out. I like to sew the quilt before I actually send it to testers and release a pattern. So we'll see. At nights I've been knitting socks. This is my favorite sock pattern. I've shown it to you before. It's called the Rye sock. It's made with a medium weight yarn, a worsted weight yarn. So they're a little thicker and they knit up super quick. So I'm on my second one. It's called the Rye pattern by Tin Can Knits.